Hello everyone, my name is Harivansh Dogne and today we are going to solve the interview questions and answers related to data science and analytics. Alright, so if you are preparing for data science interview, one of the first thing you need to know is which Python libraries do data scientists actually use on the job. Let's go through the five most important ones. First up is pandas. Think of pandas as your best friend for working with data in Python. It lets you load, clean, filter, and manipulate data using something called a data frame, which is basically like an Excel spreadsheet. Inside your Python code, whether you're reading a CSV file, handling missing values, or grouping data, pandas is almost always your starting point. Next is NumPy. NumPy stands for Numerical Python and it's the foundation of almost all data science work. It lets you work with arrays and metrics and performs super fast mathematical calculations. When you are doing things like taking averages, computing square roots across thousands of values, or doing matrix multiplication, NumPy handles all of that extremely efficiently in the background. In fact, Pandas itself is built on the top of NumPy. Then we have Matplotlib and Seaborn. These are your visualization libraries. Once you have cleaned and analyzed your data, you need to show your findings. Matplotlib gives you full control to build any kind of charts from scratch. Seaborn is built on top of Matplotlib and makes it much easier to create beautiful statistical charts like heat maps, distribution plots, and box plots with just a few lines of codes. Moving on to the scikit-learn, this is your go-to library for classical machine learning. Want to build a model that predicts house prices or classify emails as spam or not spam? Scikit-learn has pre-built algorithms like linear regression, decision trees, random forest and support vector machines, all ready to use. It also helps you with data pre-processing, model evaluation, and building ML pipelines. And finally, TensorFlow and PyTorch, these are the heavy-duty deep learning frameworks. While Scikit-learn handles traditional ML, TensorFlow and PyTorch are used when you are building neural networks, things like image recognition, language models, or recommendation systems. TensorFlow is backed by Google and PyTorch is backed by Meta, and both are widely used in industry and research. So to recap, pandas and NumPy are your data foundation. Matplotlib and Seaborn helps you visualization. Scikit-learn handles classical ML and TensorFlow PyTorch take you into deep learning territory. Now let's talk about the broader technical skill set you need as a data analyst or data scientist. These are the six core skills that companies look for and interviewers will test you on this. Starting with SQL, SQL is non-negotiable. Almost every company stores their data in a relational databases. Like MySQL, PostgreSQL or SQL Server, SQL is how you query and extract that data. You need to know how to write select statements, filter with where clauses, join multiple tables, group data with group by, and use window functions, which we covered earlier. If you can't write SQL confidently, you simply cannot function as a data analyst. Next is Python or R. SQL gets you the data, Python or R help you process it. Python is more popular in industry today. You use it to automate repetitive data tasks, clean and transform data sets, build machine learning models, and create scripts that run on a schedule. R is more common in academia and statistics heavy roles. The good news is once you know one, picking up the other is relatively straightforward. Then there's Excel. Don't underestimate Excel. Even in 2025, Excel is everywhere in business settings. You need to comfortable with pivot tables which let you summarize large data sets quickly, VLOOKUP and XLOOKUP for matching data across sheets, and formulas for calculations. Excel is often the first tool a business stakeholders will open, so knowing it well makes you far more effective in a corporate environment. Power BI and Tableau are your dashboard tools. Once you've analyzed data, your job isn't done. You need to communicate insights to people who don't write code. Power BI and Tableau let you build interactive visual dashboards that anyone in the organization can explore. You drag and drop charts, apply filters, and connect directly to databases or Excel files. These tools are in incredibly high demand right now. Companies pay well for people who can turn raw data into clear visual stories. Now, statistics and probability. This is what separates a good data analyst from a great one. You need to understand concepts like hypothesis testing, which helps you determine whether a result is statistically significant or just happened by chance. You need to know distributions like the normal distribution and binomial distribution, and understand concepts like p-values, confidence intervals, and statistical inferences. Without this foundation, your analysis might look correct but lead to completely wrong conclusions. And finally, data cleaning. This is arguably the skill you'll use the most in real world data jobs. In the real world, data is messy. There are missing values, duplicate records, inconsistent formats, outliers that skew your results, and columns that were entered incorrectly. Data cleaning means handling all of that, filling in or removing missing data, standardizing formats, detecting and treating outliers, and making sure your data is trustworthy before you analyze it. Experienced data scientists say they spend 70 to 80% of their time just cleaning data. So, the better you get at this, the more productive you'll be. So, there you have it, 6 essential technical skills, which is SQL, Python, R, Excel, Power BI, Tableau, statistics, and data cleaning. Master these and you will walk into any data interview with confidence. Thank you.